Hey, welcome back to Rusty Judgment. I hope that you are having a fantastic day today. If you're not, maybe something that we're gonna do today will help brighten that. Maybe not, I don't really know.
Don't try this at home.
This is going on Rusty Judgment.
Yeah.
If we haven't met before, my name is Tom. We are at my future rental property. It is currently not a rental property. It is currently just a money pit is what I would like to call it. I've spent way longer here than I ever imagined renovating this property. It's on 10 acres, has 3 outbuildings, and then a tiny house that was disgusting when we bought this place. If you haven't seen how disgusting it is, and that kind of thing sounds fun to you, check out some of the other videos on this channel about this farmhouse. It was gross. It's not so gross anymore. We're still like, I just talked to Tim and Corbin, my son, are in the house right now painting the basement again. And I just told them the goal today is we just want to make this less gross. We're not trying to make it really nice. I mean, we are, but we're just, every day the goal is less gross. So today we're gonna head inside and we're gonna get started on what we're gonna do to make it less gross. I also thought I would love it if you subscribe to this channel. I have a pretty fierce goal. I wanna hit 50,000 subscribers before I turn 40. It's a little unrealistic. By a little unrealistic, I mean it's probably like pretty unrealistic, like not gonna happen. I turn 40 in like 2 months. Month and a half. Wow, month and a half. Okay, see, this is when you start getting older, you forget all these things. So pretty soon. But I would love it if you subscribed, not just for my goal, but I would love to get to know you. I would love it if more people could see what I do here, because I think that if I do these things, anyone can do these things. Like, there is very little special about my skill set and my abilities, but if I can renovate these houses, you can too. Like, if there's something in your house that's broken and you are considering hiring someone to do it, or you've just been neglecting it for a long time, just try it. Like, the worst you can do is, well, the worst you can do is make it worse. But, I mean, like, just try it. Like, if you have, like, a door that doesn't close really well, like, just do some YouTube searching. Like, look around, like, how do you shim it? What do you got to do? Maybe you got to take a little edge off one of the doors. Like, you can do it. If I can fix things in houses, you can too. And this is why I make these videos, is I want people to see that too. Also, this is just a complete side note. This truck, I love this truck. It's just a work truck model. Crew cab long bed F-250 gasoline truck. High miles, bought it on auction in Texas. It's a pretty cheap, just like work truck, but this is my everyday truck. And I have been trying to figure out tool storage on this thing forever, because I'm getting tired of throwing tools in and out of the back, carrying them in and out every day, moving them around. Like, I work out, but I am like, maybe it's that age thing, but it is getting harder to crawl up in there and out every day. So very soon, I have plans to make the back of this truck the most amazing toolbox ever. And I can't wait to show it to you, because I'm pretty jacked about it. I actually want to stop working on this house and only work on the back of my truck so that my tool storage can be like put together and like streamlined. But I'm resisting, and my wife is also telling me that I am not allowed to do that till this is done, or at least really close. So coming up, the back of this truck is going to be fantastic, at least in my mind. But we're going to get to work now and stop talking, because you want to see what we're going to work on today. And what we are going to do today is refinish the cabinets. Why? Because they're gross. Remember, we're trying to make this house less gross. So Adeline is here, my oldest daughter. She's going to sand all of the cabinets down, and then we are laying out the drawer, or like the drawer faces and door faces over here. We're just going to sand the faces of them and lightly touch the edges. And then we are gonna prime them all, get them all primed, and then put some color on them. And the color, you will just have to wait and find out what it is. Also, I have been jamming out the windows, putting all the jam extensions in the windows because we got to do that before we can put up trim. So we're jamming out all the windows. It's not really much to see, but it looks beautiful when it's done here. And then we're gonna start trimming out the windows, which is gonna feel amazing. Back to it. That's work. Good morning. It is the next morning. And before I get my day started, I heard from Dawn that she has a flat tire on her vehicle. And I just plugged this tire like 2 weeks ago because I picked up like a big hook from a bungee strap on the road and it went flat. So I plugged it. So I thought maybe my plug came out, but looking at it further, no, she picked up a screw or something. So that's actually too close to the sidewall to repair, like a shop wouldn't repair that. So I am going to do that myself, which I was gonna do it myself anyway. So I'm gonna back this thing up, I'm gonna pull that out, I'm gonna ram a plug in it. And I'm gonna show you how easy that is, because if I can do it, you can do it. All right, so I got my tools. Here's what I'm gonna show you you can get. So you can get these pretty much anywhere. By anywhere, I don't actually mean anywhere. Car parts stores, stuff like that. Just like pretty cheap, easy, generic plugs for tires. So we are going to yank this out. I'm going to set you guys over here on the ground like that. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, because I just did this the other day and it kind of annoys me that I got to do it again, but you know, it just kind of is what it is. So, ooh, that guy's gonna leak really fast. So, to try and keep some air in it, here's what we'll do. We're gonna peel this guy up. So these are tire plugs. These get dried out over time, so you eventually have to buy new ones. But these ones, I just opened this the other day. So, it's sticky. It's a rubber thing. Put it in this guy. So you kind of got to thread the needle like if you're sewing something. And that one doesn't really want to go in. They usually go in fairly difficultly. If difficultly is a word. Come on. Let's see if I can pull it through with this here. Yep. Okay, so now I got it started. Now I'm going to pull it through until it's about halfway. Halfway, like that. So the other thing that I do, which I don't know if you're supposed to or have to, but it comes with rubber cement. And I kind of like to just kind of push it on like the middle section of it, because it'll end up getting pushed out when it gets rammed into the tire. But I just want a little bit extra adhesion. So sometimes if the hole's really small, you take this guy that also comes in the kit and you ram it in your tire and you kind of like make the hole a little bit bigger, which is not what you would think you'd do, but you do that so that you can get this in. But I think I'm gonna try and shove it in there with this. All right, ready? Come out of there. Come out. Oh man. That is a big old screw. Come on out. I
wonder if I need a vice grips. Oh, come on. I think I hit the threads now of that screw. And it's not wanting to come out. Yep, it's threading out. Oh, see, this screw could have came from one of my projects, or it could have just came off the highway. You never know. All right, ready for. Oh, okay, ready. Ram this thing in there. Get in the tire. Come on. Oh, you gotta go further than that. Okay. So you want to push it in there so that it's just barely sticking out. And then you want to turn a bunch because it kind of balls up the end inside the tire. And then I just kind of work it out. And it should leave the plug in the tire. Come on. There we go. All right, so that plug is stuck in the tire. So now we air up the tire and we hope it holds. Because if it doesn't hold, I need a new tire, which is a bummer. Because these are not that old.
And just like that, that is how you fix the tire, with a big old screw in it. So, Dawn did say maybe we need to get one of those like magnet things where you can go around your property. Maybe not a bad idea. So we're airing this up right now with the air compressor and should be good. Well, and now we are back out here at the farmhouse. I have all 4 of my kids here again. Adeline's sanding, as you can hear. That's why we're outside, because it's real loud. Mags is putting a second coat on painting the rooms that need to be painted. Just like the last little bits of stuff. It's actually still kind of a lot. Like, the painting and edging is still kind of, I don't know, when you paint an entire house, even though it's a small house, it's a lot of painting. The boys, the downstairs is mostly done, but they needed something to do, so there was one little wall left. I'm like, can you just paint this wall white? Like, so they're down there doing that. When they're done with that, I'm actually gonna have them switch out all the light switches to new white switches. We did all of them the other day. The boys did all the plugins and everything, but I'm gonna have them do the switches now. So when they get ready to do that, we'll kill power to the house. So there's no way anyone could get shocked, and we'll have them do that. But I'm gonna keep going on trim, and we're gonna make this place beautiful. Well, we're gonna make this place less gross. Maybe it'll be beautiful. Well, the children and I have been at it for a few hours. Ooh, check out the windows, all trimmed out. Not all of them, maybe half of them. Gage is here, supervising his big sister, making sure she paints it right. Is she doing a good job? Yeah? Good job, Adeline. She is putting primer on the cabinet doors that she sanded. We got trim over here. Looks good, doesn't it? The boys finished painting downstairs. Now they are bored to tears. They're gonna start doing wiring, but we're gonna go get lunch first. And Mags is over here in the entryway, putting another coat in the closet of paint. Hi, Maggie. Oh, there you are. Hi. All right, so we've got a lot to do yet. We're gonna go get some lunch, but I think we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a lovely Labor Day weekend. It's supposed to be 100 degrees here in Minnesota. I don't know, what's it gonna be like where you are? Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Love it if you would subscribe and come back next week. Bye-bye.